We would like to thank Gully's Garden Center for donating the lovely plants for today's ceremony. We ask that you remember that this is a dignified occasion. Please refrain from excessive celebration while graduates are receiving their diplomas. Please hold all applause until all graduates have been announced. Our young people and their families have worked hard to earn this achievement, so please help us maintain the dignity of the occasion by remaining seated until the ceremony concludes and the graduates have recessed from the field. Thank you in advance for your full cooperation. At this time, please stand for the graduating class of 2023 and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, our national anthem, and the Pinecrest alma mater.
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Gather ye people of Pinecrest glory, and speak of the memories that tell the story. Stand with us now as we solemnly proclaim our allegiance to thee will forever remain. Forever the free we hold on high. Forever the gold our hearts will fly. Her loyalty and devotion show through Pinecrest green and gold.
You may be seated. You may be seated. At this time, we are going to have a moment of silence in recognition of those friends and loved ones we have lost, like Jalinda Campbell, who we lost during her middle school years, and all other family and friends who are not able to be here with us today for various reasons, like senior Jasper Jawanda. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize two special groups. I would like to have any parents and guests who have graduated from Pinecrest High School, already graduated, to please stand. you. And at this time, I would like to recognize any parents or guests who are currently serving or have served our country to please stand. Thank you for your service. At this time, we'll proceed with the ceremony.
Good morning. I am Alyssa Fury, 2023 salutatorian, and it is my honor to introduce the dignitaries who are joining us on stage to honor the class of 2023. Please hold all applause until after the dignitaries have been introduced. Superintendent of Moore County Schools, Dr. Tim Locklear. Deputy Superintendent of Moore County Schools, Dr. Mike Metcalf. Assistant Superintendent for Academics and Student Support Services, Ms. Jamie Sinan. Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Dr. Anita Alpenfels. Members of the Moore County Board of Education who are present today. Board Chair Robert Levy, Mr. Kenneth Benway, Ms. Pauline Bruno, Ms. Stacy Caldwell, Ms. Shannon Davis, and Mr. Philip Holmes. I would also like to recognize the principals of our feeder schools who have been kind enough to join us here today. Katie Lockamy, West End Elementary. Sean Krinsicki, Southern Middle School. And Jenny Wiley West, Pine Middle School, West Pine Middle School. Ashley Sickany, Pinehurst Elementary School. TJ Martin, Cranes Creek Middle School. Dante Poole, Aberdeen Elementary. Please join me in giving them all a round of applause.
Good morning. My name is Luna Garcia Bundes, and I've had the honor of serving as the class president. Today, I have the honor of introducing our senior quote on behalf of the class of 2023. Before I introduce our quote, I would like to thank everyone who has helped us get to this moment in our lives. Thank you to our wonderful teachers, faculty, parents, friends, family members, honored guests we have here this morning, and to our principal, Mrs. Phillips. Each and every one of you has helped us get here, and we will never forget your efforts and dedication. The senior class has chosen impactful words from the legendary poet, memoirist, and civil rights activist, Maya Angelou. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. These words we will carry forth as we embark in this new chapter in our lives. Through the adversities and hardships, we must never give up. The world is what we make of it. Mistakes are not the barriers in our lives. Mistakes are the growing lessons in our lives. If we do not take risks, we will never know what could have happened and what we could have done. This class is vibrant through our achievements academically and personally. Each and every one of you should be more than proud. Serving as the class president has been an honor, but being your peer has been more so. Class of 2023, let's not stop here and carry on these words with us. This is the new chapter in our lives. Let's go out and explore every road it offers. In honor of my parents and other Hispanic families here, I will be reading my message in Spanish. Buenos días. Mi nombre es Luna García Bundes. Durante este año escolar 2023, tuve el honor de ser la clase presidenta. Esta mañana tengo el honor de dirigir un discurso a nuestra clase 2023. Antes de comenzar con el discurso, me gustaría agradecer a todas las personas que nos han ayudado a llegar a este momento. Gracias a nuestros maravillosos maestros, padres, familiares, invitados especiales que tenemos aquí este día y a nuestra excelente directora, la señora Phillips. Cada uno de ustedes nos ayudaron a llegar hasta aquí y nunca olvidaremos sus esfuerzos y dedicación. Principalmente, le quiero dar gracias a Dios mis padres y a mi hermano. Gracias por sus esfuerzos que han hecho para que yo llegara a este momento. Los quiero muchísimo y voy a seguir adelante para ustedes, hasta la raíz. Nuestra clase ha elegido las palabras impactantes e inspiradoras de la legendaria poeta, autora y activista de los derechos civiles, Maya Angelou. Te enfrentarás a muchas derrotas en la vida, pero nunca te dejes vencer. Estas palabras las llevaremos siempre con nosotros mientras nos embarcamos en este nuevo capítulo de nuestras vidas. A través de las adversidades y las dificultades, nunca debemos rendirnos, porque el mundo es lo que hacemos de él. Los errores no deben ser una barrera en nuestras vidas. Al contrario, los errores son las lecciones que nos ayudarán a madurar y crecer. Si no nos arriesgamos, nunca sabremos qué pudo haber pasado y qué pudimos haber hecho. Esta clase es brillante a través de nuestros logros académicos y personales. Todos y cada uno de nosotros debemos estar más que orgullosos. Servir como la presidenta de nuestra clase fue un honor, pero haber sido su compañera lo fue aún más. Clase de 2023, no nos detengamos aquí y hagamos realidad estas palabras en cada uno de nosotros. Estamos por comenzar un nuevo capítulo de nuestra vida. Entonces, salgamos y exploremos cada camino que ofrece. Congratulations, Class of 23. Lo hicimos, sí se pudo.
This is awkward. We all wore the same outfit. Hello. First off, I'd like to thank your 2023 valedictorian, Maria White, for the opportunity to deliver this speech. For those of you who I haven't had the good fortune to meet, my name is Alyssa Fury, and I'm honored and humbled to be up here today. In 2019, we walked onto campus, intimidated and exhilarated, as we took in the concrete walls and the stampede of bodies transitioning between classes. It was only when we were told we couldn't return at the end of the year that we realized we would miss it. As sophomores taking classes from home, we had to learn self-motivation. We also learned a lot more than we wanted to about classmates who hadn't figured out the mute button on Zoom. We also really grew to appreciate the role of teachers in our education. Let's give a round of applause for our teachers. Junior year was filled with uncertainty. I'm of course talking about every time we walked into a bathroom. What new thing would be missing? A soap dispenser, a door? Thank you, freshmen. And after AP exams and SATs and college applications and senioritis, we stand here today, taller, wiser, our minds filled with facts about mitosis and the quadratic formula and heart of darkness. But even more importantly, these past 4 years, we learned to handle challenges with grace, with elegance, with humility. We are humbled versions of our arrogant freshman selves. We now appreciate the scope of all we don't know and all we have yet to learn. Our class is one so vibrantly diverse in talent and interest that I couldn't possibly mention every accomplishment. We have succeeded in a million different ways during our time here. It's almost as impressive as the number of times we've been on WRAL. Thank you to our teachers, our coaches, our parents, and the people that cared enough to guide us through these moments. Today we start a new list of accomplishments. You will all go on to accomplish big things in some capacity, but I believe it is the little moments that will make life ultimately meaningful. Now, I have no claim to any profound insights that haven't already come up on your Instagram reels, but there are some things that you all have taught me these past 4 years. The world is constantly telling us to move faster. We anxiously waited for the next chapter of our lives as we counted down the weeks until we graduated. The list of things we want to come sooner will never end, and when you do get to the moment you think will make you happy, there's always a new one on the horizon. Slow down. These big, exciting life events come and go, but little, seemingly insignificant things are in every single moment. Romanticize what's going on right in front of you. That walk you took every day from first period to second, where you purposely took the long way so you and your friend could catch each other up on the latest drama. The girls you were assigned seats next to on the first day of English class, who always smiled at you when you sat down. The practices you had before the sun rose, where you had to use the locker room showers. All these little everyday moments seemed insignificant at the time, but they are the things I will look back on and smile. Smile more. Don't take yourself so seriously. Laugh even if no one else is. I hope you find something you're passionate about. I hope you nerd out over horror movies or historical treaties or mathematical paradoxes or Star Wars without worrying about judgment from your peers. Don't be afraid to stand on your desk and say, "Oh, Captain, my captain," to win your poetry argument. That was from my AP Lit class. Go forward with empathy, with energy, with joy. Now, we all have things we need to do and places we'd rather be, but I implore you to take the time to appreciate the moment we are in right now. Soon to be graduates, close your eyes for a second. I know sometimes it all feels like a fever dream, but take a second to appreciate where you are. It's the last time you will be sitting in the same space with many of these people. Take it in. Because the single most important thing in your life is the connections you make with other people. So to the strangers in my classes who are no longer strangers, and the boy in the cafeteria line who handed me a fork the other day, and my lunch table where we filled up water bottles for each other, and the people I've walked past for 4 years, and my teammates and my teachers and my coaches and my friends, and to every one of you who made me laugh until I cried, I thank you. You are all supremely real, and the love and respect I have for each of you is sometimes overwhelming. And as we reach the end of our childhoods, I am reminded of a quote from the beginning. As Winnie the Pooh once said, "How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." And because so many of you asked me to say it, Patriots, let's ride. Congratulations, class of 2023, and thank you.
Avery B. Surrey. Thomas Acevedo. Caleb Aguilar. William Noel Akins. Jaden Alford. Harley Michelle Allard. Kai Santana Lamar Allen. Charles Alexander Alton. Anna Catherine Apke. Noah Blake Arnett. Aaron Christian Arnold. Raina Albert. Edmund J. Allman Jr. Yandel Eliel Ayala Gonzalez. Diaco Hiwa Azad. Lucia Joy Bacon. Samuel James Badgett. Chloe Elizabeth Baker. Lydia Lane Ball. Ralston Hastings Barber. Connor J. Basinger. Luke Allen Basinger. Charlotte Sinclair Beamgard. Cameron James Beatty. Samanyu Betty. Morgan Olivia Bedwell. Christian Baylor. Andrea Alexis Bible. Itzel Benitez Jaimez. Rylan Christopher Binion. Zachary John Bergren. Isaac Craig Bertinoli. Jeremiah Laron Bethune, enlisting United States Army. Juliana Rose Bevilacqua. Dominic Isaac Bialer. Tristan Montgomery Bibey. Ava Mae Blakely. Madison Jade Bliss. Emma Mackenzie Blockberger. Avery Gail Botnick. Jasmine Araya Bowden. Thank you. Michaela Alexis Bowden. Yasmin Azaria Bowden. Zakai Amir Bowens. Caroline Grace Bradford. Catherine Elizabeth Briggs. Andrew Edward Brower. Avery Elaine Louise Brown. Lucas Wayne Brown. Trinity Smaya Brown. Alex Faye Browning. Kylie Ray Bryant. Anaya Calbry Bryant. Amy Adele Bumgarner. Elizabeth Marie Bunch. Byram James Bergen. Danielle Catherine Rhiannon Burke. Freya Burks. Jeanette Evelyn Burt. Knox Caroline Butka. Claire Elizabeth Cameron. Macy Raquel Cameron. Tylee Keyshawn Kennedy. Cameron Heath Carlson. John Gerardo Carlson. Griffin Tate Carpenter. Antonio Luis Cartagena. Allie Cameron Casey. Felicity Renee Cash. Joshua Castillo. Jack Ransom Castleberry. Eston Jorge Cabrera. Hailey Elizabeth Chadwick. Carolyn Sutton Cheek. Chloe Elizabeth Cheek. Kushi Manish Chopra. Elijah Marcial Christian Cordero. Lakin Elizabeth Christman. Karina Cobian. Zahida Akifa Coley Washington. Christopher Tyler Collins. Amanda Caniglia. Ava Marie Rose Cook. Braden Charles Copeland. Carson LaRue Corbett. Dayla Lynn Cortez. Kara Jo Cordway. Sierra Valencia Covington. Evan Scott Cowell. Mariah Ellen Crabtree. Lydia K. Cradle. Shemaiah Jamae Croslin. Luke Coleman Krotzer. Sean Roger Crowell. Alexis Alvina Cuevas Reyes. Krishan Dewan Darby. Sam Dorhauer. Ethan Samuel Davey. Gavin Davis. Ava Marie De La Rocha. Charles David DePauli, enlisting United States Army. Connor Houston DeRusso. Ethan William White Dial. Benjamin Isaac Diazia. Ian Michael Dietrich. Jaden Joseph Dobeck. Jada Janelle Doakes. Riley Janet Dalba. Robert Calvin Donovan. Madison Nicole Dorsett. Dava Double. Christopher Ian Driggers. Caleb Thomas Dugan. Savannah Jane Dunahay. Archer Edelman. Daniel Chase Edwards. Emma Grace Elliott. Sorella Victoria Escala. Sophia Bell Esmond. Joshua Matthew Evans Jr. Deron Centel Farmer. Kayla Jalen Feliciano. Jose Angel Fernandez Cruz. Evan Barrett Finney. Nathan Thomas Finney. Matthew Scott Fluke. Thomas Harvey Flynn. Andrew James Formansky. Eric Alexander Fruget. Austin Taylor Fry. Alyssa Jaden Fury. Jacob Matthew Gabriel. Angelo Joseph Gamble. Joshua Isaac Garcia. Luna Mariel Garcia Abundis. Emma Grace Garner. Hayden Denise Garner. Stephen Michael Garner. Sydney Vaughn Garner. Aaliyah Desiree Gay. McKenna Rose Geese. Paige Constance Gibbons. Alexander Zachary Gibson. William Gear, enlisting United States Navy. Zachary Gary Gilbertson. Jalen Demir Gilchrist. Holland James Giles. Chase Matthew Gibbons. Hunter Ray Godwin. Michaela Valley Goins. Tyquel Dejan Goins. Estrella Marie Gonzalez. Jahara Gonzalez. David Gonzalez Avila. Connor Christopher Gordon. Haley Lynn Good. Dominic Scott Grant. Jermaine Sean Grant. Sarah Elizabeth Grant. Amira Alexis Graves. Nicholas Cole Graves. Tavera Briseas Green. Devin Kyle Griswell. Alan Olivia Groner. Daniel Huygens Urovich. Ava Ileana Halasi. Frances Elizabeth Henshew. Erin Elizabeth Harrelson. Abigail Danielle Hargrave. Audrey Elizabeth Harrow. Jeremiah Marquise Harrington. Noah Edward Harrington. Kimora T. Harris. Marlon Zayshawn Harris. Cheryl Harris. Stella Blair Harris. Victoria Grace Harris. Wade Ali McCullough Harris Jr. Denise Rochelle Harrison. Maya Nicole Hassauer. Briar Rose Marie Hefner. Anna Henry. Elizabeth K. Hensel. Nathan Alexander Hernandez. Oscar Samuel Hernandez Martinez. Adriana Hernandez Zamora. Lillian Claire High. Rebecca Grace Hill.
Oh yeah, Rebecca!
Emily Taylor Hodge. Tony Holder III. Gavin William Holland. Brooke Elizabeth Holmes. Kerrigan Alexa Holt. Landon Parker Holzer. Madison Abaya Hooker. Smith Rowe Hoover. John Kenneth Hoschel. Elijah Putnam Huff. Lucas John Hundley. Hunter DeHaven Honeycutt. Rowan Anthony Hunt. Isabel Olivia Hurd. Hala Mohammed Ibrahim. Charles Hunter Ingram. Levester Cleon Ingram II. Iziel Rivera Nquimboy. Jace Jacobs. Ella Joycelyn Jacoby. Lauren Olivia Jefferson. Avery Marie Johnson. Kamira Marie Johnson. Marley Ruth Johnson. Azaria Yasmin Jones. Cameron Bernard Jones. Dea Ariel Jones. Daishawn Montez Jones. Emily Kaylin Jones. Jeremy Evan Jones. Lydia Haywood Jones. Tanavia Janae Jones. Ilias Gabriel Kalila. Sydney Grace Cargilla. Charlotte Isabella Kaufman. Grace Abigail Kays, appointment United States Military Academy, West Point. Kylie Heath. Julia Evelyn Keller. Will Andrew Kennedy. Ava Vivian Kerr. Haley Alyssa Kerr. Jack William Kester. Josiah Tyshawn Kimbrough. Nakiah Mikhail Kimbrough. Jaden Nazir King. Devin Kissinger. Dylan Riley Knight, enlisting United States Army Reserves. Demetrius D. Knight. Jennifer Lynn Keff. Brady Christopher Kaselnik.
Nevaeh J. Grace Leday. Brooke Butler LaFrenz. Taylor Jane Lake. William Marshall Landry. Nathan Douglas Lasher. Juan Francisco Leo Lopez Jr. Tatum Caroline Lear. Amir Tayshawn Lee. Conan Alexander Lieber Bateman. Amelia Grace Lease. Madeline Elizabeth Leviner. Isabella Alexis Libertor. Marissa Tamara Little. Coy Thomas Locklear. Josiah Devon Lofton. Karen Delise Lopez Sabdias. Aubrey Paige Lovin. Shannon Elizabeth Lowry. Gabriella Anna Leno. Rylan James Lupo. Aiden Patrick Lynn. Colton Alexander McCracken, enlisting United States Army. Kale Javier Maldonado Marrero. Ryan Mallon. Shayla Marie Mann. Meredith Lee Marchetti. Isaias Martinez. Madeline Grace Matthews. Jocelyn Janine Mattingly. Nicholas Michael May. Amani Nicole McBride. Cadence Lynn McClanahan. Ethan Gregory McClymont. Serenity McCormick. Ivory Alanye McCoy. Amanda Worthy McFadgen. Colton James McGaylord. Talia Marie McGeehee Robbins. Tyra Ariel McKeithen. Taylor Paige McKinley Geeslin. Emily McKinney. Tayachi Jamori McLaurin. Crystal Brooke McLean. Josiah Amari McLean, enlisting United States Marine Corps. Alana McLeod. William Michael McManus. Talia Amaya McNair. Lacey Carolyn McNeil. Jordan Armani McRae. Aubrey Allen McVeigh. Deacon Jason Medwick. Edwin Mercado Urenda. Riley Grayson Merchant. Langdon James Michael. Kyra Nicole Miller. Jalen Anthony Tyrell Minor. Yesiah Zayden Kai Moeller. Christian Morales Maldonado. Dylan Chase Morgan. Fabian Jamarius Morrison. Karma Rose Morrison. Zakayla Imani Morrison. Sylvia Fairfax Matola. Lainey Jo Mullins. Reese Ann Murphy. Ronan Iosif Reedon Mary Murphy. Felix Maximus Knob. Emilio Anthony Najim. Kirby Madeline Nunez Vasquez. Hunter Jason Neeford. Colin Xander Nelson. Annalie Nguyen. Nasir Zaquan Nicholson. Tristan Lee Nieves. Richard James Nixon Jr. Ryan James Norris. Landon Bryce Nucci. Kitson Rain O'Neill. Samantha Noel O'Reilly. Kelly Daniela Ocampo. Jade Chestita Odom. Joby Michael Olson. Kieran Helene Ozark, McPrince Nimwaya Ongige, Alexander Raphael Oramis, Donica Pearl Owens, Hagan Cyrus Pace, Gregory Allen Paget, Dion Padua, Cullen Joseph Parker, James Hans Parker, Hunter Allen Parsons, Ella Isabel Pate, Arcadius Patterson, Mia Nicole Peraza, David Perez Valderas, Pierce Severino Parada, Dominic Travis Perry, enlisting United States Army, Kaylee Serene Person, Janaya Demisha Pederkin, Georgia Kate Peterson, Colton Chase Fistner, Chris K. Pasukan, Mia Julianne Phillips, Marcus John Foster Furiously Christopher Anthony Pekarski, Joshua Alejandro Pinata, Abigail Carter Pittman, Rhea Francis Pollender, Juan Fabrizio Poloteo, Annecy West Pratt, Aaron Benjamin Pruitt, Vinicius dos Santos Quintino, enlisting United States Army, Brody Nathaniel Rabin, Ava Charlene Ramirez, Trevor Charles Ratcliffe, Alyssa Paige Robbie, Jessica Roboya Resendez, Charlotte Fisher Brenner, Gabriel Anthony Richmond, Amy Kate Ritter, Isabella Marie Rivas, Catherine Ann Roberts, Ashley Elizabeth Robinson, Nydia Rodriguez, Haley Marie Rogers, Stephen Isaiah Ross, valedictorian of Connect Virtual Academy, Allison Mara Salazar Rodriguez, Lloyd Barrett Samkin, Omar Sanchez Hernandez, Christian Dash Sanudi, Adriana Nicole Sarlo, William Thomas Sadarelli, Angelina Grace Sassano, Emma Rose Sawicki, Peyton Lee Sawyer, Jared Evan Scarborough, John David Scarborough, April Reagan Supuric, Kyle Thomas Scoggins, Christian Deshawn Scott, Jakaya Chantel Scott, Najir Tyreek Seagraves, Casey Marie Siever, Audrey Geneva Ann Severson, Caleb Lee James Shanley, Nicholas Michael Sharp Brown, Trinity Page Shelby, Ashlyn Emma Shively, Silas Isaiah Simmons, enlisting United States Army Reserves, Keziah Deanna Simpson, Emery Robert Schofield, Hannah Ruth Smith, Kevin Xavier Smith, Marquise Karakani Smith. Paul Lee Smith. Terrence Maurice Smith, Jr. Sean Marco Smith. Avery Paul Sneed. Sydney Alice Snyder. Shakira Nari Spencer. Jacob William Spiegel. Ryan Joseph Spinali. Miles Neal Stambach. Evan Starr Russell. Dylan James Stacy. Donald Thurston Stevens, Jr. Molly Kaiser Stewart. Will Kent Stites. Madison Marie Stromberg. Daniel Tyler Sturdivant. Michael Keith Suther. John Gordon Talk. Sarah Katrine Tapley. Ayana Giselle Taylor. Colton John Taylor. John Luke Taylor. Caden Marshall Taylor. Jorge Alexander Tejeda. Stephanie Tellez Hernandez. Jonathan Lucas Tew. Shelby Lee Thayer. Sean Tyler Thomas. Michaela Janelle Thompson. Joshua Ryan Thornburg. Lehana Lawilo Timpak. Garrett Olin Tompkins. Aubrey Jacqueline Tranquil. Lane Trevara. Jake Allen Trumbo. Luke DeVere Tusich.
Yeah, no more. Let's go, Luke.
Scott Daniel Tusing.
That's my baby.
William Robert Upchurch, Jr. Jacob Stephen Utley. Luke Andrew Valencia. Kashdeen Judah Tumapa Valera. Jomar Magandag Valyez. Malia Margaret Van Horn. Trey David Berner. Gracie Lynn Vest. Catherine Isabel Veerwinden. Nayla Villegas. Jal V. Birani. Sawyer Weston Waddell. Easton Ray Waldrop. Air Wales. Colin Dean Walker. Hayden Patterson Walker. Molly Faye Walker. Isabel Mary Elizabeth Walker. Zoe Catherine Wall. Colby Blake Wallace. Braden Chase Walters. Jackson Tillman Watford. Elijah Daquan Watkins. Ariana Clarice Watson. Marco Castle Wellner. Kirsten Wheaton. AJ Everett White. Amelia Lane White. Brandon Levon White. David Lamont White II. Hayden Elijah White. Maria Rose White. William Davis White. Randall Devon Whitfield. Zamir James Craig Weidman. Zachary Allen Wiley. Janai Diore Williams. Jamia Danae Williams. Jomi Williams. Natalia Jatem Williams. Bria Joan Arlena Wilson. Karina Victoria Wilson. Lauren Elizabeth Wimberly. Spencer Thomas Whitcheck. Kyle James Whitman. Sarah Elizabeth Wofford. Benjamin Neil Wolfe. Cassidy May Woodard. Adam Rylan Wright. Brittany Nicole Wright. Brooke Skylar Wright. Madison Rivers Yates. Elijah Ryan Ibarra. Marian Bonfro Yebois. Marian Yvonne Bonfro Yebois. Valeria Johanna Zalvalia Zalea. Faith Trinity Ziegler. Emily Malagon Zuniga. Caitlin Marie Kraus.
Before I give the final farewell and we turn the tassels, let's give it up for the class of 2023. Privileged to be able to give this class their final farewell from Pinecrest High School. As I sat and reflected on our past 4 years together, words like steady, thoughtful, and perseverance came to mind. Your freshman year was cut short, and then the next 4 years were an ebb and flow of adjustments in education, standards, and interactions with others. I've watched you be steady in your approach to friendships, teachers, families, schoolwork, and in processing major life events. There is a Simon and Garfunkel song that's opening lyrics are, "Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last." I've watched you take in each moment from senior sunrise to senior sunset with a steady approach. I've watched you be some of the most thoughtful human beings that I've ever met. In the book of Proverbs, it states that gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. You have sat with friends who have lost parents, friends who currently have parents fighting cancer and other battles. You've just been a good friend to so many. And sadly, to those who struggle because a horrific act happened on the very campus we love. Through these and so many more situations, you have been thoughtful and kind. Angela Duckworth in the book Grit states, "One form of perseverance is the daily discipline of trying to do things better than we did yesterday." Perseverance has been shown over and over by the class of 2023. From academic accomplishments, like the many nights prepping for speech and debate tournaments, final exams, and more, to the art accomplishments, prepping for competitions, plays, musicals that have brought me to tears this year. To the athletic accomplishments like first-time conference championships, state championships, and just the daily grind of preparing. And not just school things, but in life outside of school, we have watched you, class of 2023, persevere. So before you turn your tassel, I give you these words. Remember to slow down. There is magic in doing one thing at a time. Slowing down is the route to depth and excellence. It allows you to savor the moments like this one. Remember to be kind. It is the ultimate way to connect and show the true power of the human spirit. And finally, remember that you can and you will persevere. This allows you to overcome obstacles, learn from your mistakes, and appreciate your successes even more. Finally, class of 2023, I love you and I mean it. Please stand. We are ready, maybe we're ready to send you on to the next chapter of your story. I encourage you to be strong, be humble, be proud, but most importantly, be you, because you are just what this world needs. Seniors, grab your tassel. You have now completed the requirements set forth by Pinecrest High School, the Moore County Board of Education, and the good old state of North Carolina. By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina as the proud principal of Pinecrest High School, you may move your tassel. I now pronounce you graduates of Pinecrest High School.
your time.